What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I've been gone from the channel for a while. Just needed a well-deserved break, but I'm back stronger than ever, and I am back with a great update. And this video is for the traders who, one, you might be working a job and you just don't have time to trade in the morning from 7:30 to 10:30 a.m. Or you've been following me for a long time, you've been wanting to trade with me, but you just are on a different time zone, or you may be at work, whatever the case may be, or whether the 5 minute is just not a time frame that you find suitable for you. This is the video for you if you find yourself in any one of these categories, because we actually updated a lot, well, not a lot, but a few things about the strategy to help other traders just like yourselves who are, obviously just living a day-to-day life and that haven't made it in trading yet, to help you guys be able to make it in trading, right? So this video is specifically tailored for you guys to help you, understand the strategy, update on the strategy, and actually this update makes the strategy even easier to trade. So I can't wait to share all the details with you. But I wanted to go ahead and thank every single one of you guys for subscribing to the channel. We're at almost 3,000 subscribers. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also turn that post notification bell on, like that you can be notified the next time I do post. And make sure to leave a like on the video as well. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to continue seeing on this channel. But without further ado, I want to go ahead and jump on the charts. We have a lot coming in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to be traveling for the next 3 weeks as well. So we're going to have obviously vlogs coming out, a lot more things coming out the next couple of weeks. So make sure to tune in, watch what's going to be coming. Like I said, I'm going to be traveling for 3 weeks. We're going out the country next week in about 3 days. So that's going to be pretty exciting. But yeah, man, I'm going to catch you guys here on the charts. Let's go ahead and break down the strategy so we can talk about what updates we made, what have we been doing, and how this can help you guys benefit, catch bigger risk to reward trades, make a whole lot more profit, and especially for those of you guys that have low balances on your account, whether you don't have money, you just have 500 bucks, 1,000 bucks, 2,000 bucks. This is made specifically for you to help you guys out. So let's dive into the charts here and get this going. All right, guys, perfect. So we're on the charts here. Let's go ahead and break down the strategy so I can show you guys all the different little fine-tuned updates that I've made to the strategy. And you guys might be asking yourself, like, Antonio, why have you made some updates to the strategy? And the reason being is because on the 5 minute, guys, I was just only catching one-to-ones. Like, I'm seeing the markets make, substantial moves on the higher time frames. And I started asking myself, like, I was just looking at the charts and I just kept on seeing it happening week after week after week. I asked myself, I said, why don't you just get involved in these trades and catch these bigger moves? Simple as that. Because in trading, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know of a single trader, even Doyle himself, sometimes he still goes for like a 1 to 2. He has trades that go for like a 1 to 3 sometimes. Like, there's not a single trader out there that's profitable. I mean, that's consistently making like huge withdrawals or huge profits off of just one-to-ones. Like, you're gonna have to catch a lot of trades overall to be able to make, a good amount of profit, especially at the beginning, when you don't have a lot of capital, right? So, and even when you do have a lot of capital, like, you're gonna need to like stack up like 30, 40, 50K to even be able to make some decent profit where you could essentially just, right, like, go full time with this, right? So I know a lot of you guys relate to that. That's why I made this video specifically tailored for you guys that are working a job, whether you're working a 9 to 5 and you don't have time to trade in the morning, whether you work at night and you don't have time to trade, you don't have time, you can't trade throughout the night and you're tired in the morning, and the only time window that you have is from like 11 a.m. to the time that you go back to work. This is just not going to work, right? You want to be a trader, but you just can't because these things aren't falling in place for you. So that's why I started to really realize it. And once I started applying it, I started seeing results pretty much immediately. And here is the strategy. So let's go ahead and break it down. Now we're on the 1 hour time frame here on GBUSD. This is the replay tool on TradingView. And pretty much here's what I do, guys. So typically I start from the daily time frame and I work my way down. So I'll go on a daily time frame here and I'm taking a look to see what's going on. What zones are we tapping into? I go on a daily time frame first so I can understand direction. It's very important to understand the direction of the markets, because with the higher time frames are going to let you know where we're heading, what we're doing. Are we tapping into a demand? Are we tapping into a supply? Like that, you can have an idea of what to look for once you're on the lower time frame, such as the 1 hour, which is our entry time frame. And just a side note, for this strategy, we're only setting buy limits and sell limits in the market. Like that, we virtually don't even have to do anything but analyze the charts, understand where the market's going, identify our zones, set our limit orders, and then let the market do its thing, right? So let's go ahead and break it down, right? Now, this is the 4 hour, this is a daily time frame. Nothing really is happening just yet. We have a slight, this slight supply zone here that we haven't fully tapped into just yet. And I'll just put a line through it here. Yeah, we actually haven't tapped into it yet. The 4 hour here, let's take a look. 4 hour, nothing just yet. Let's go down to the 1 hour. All right, perfect. So as of yet, because we're floating above the 200 EMA, I'd be bullish, but I am open to taking counter trend setups on these pairs, right? So that's the whole thing about trading. You got to be able to go both ways, and you got to be able to understand how to go against the overall trend, but understand when the higher time frames is giving you that confirmation, right? So let's go ahead and play it through. All right, perfect. All right, so we started floating around. All right, let's take a look. All right, perfect. So first thing that I do see here is that we've already created this supply level on GBUSD. Let's look at the 4 hour. All right, perfect. So same thing for the 4 hour. We also created a supply level, and the daily probably is gonna stay the same. All right, cool. All right, perfect. So now on the 4 hour, if the next candle comes up and taps this supply here on the next 4 hour candle, I'd be very open to considering taking a counter trend supply on the 1 hour. And what would that look like? Just for price to come up. Now you guys are probably asking yourself, do you need to break a structure? So when you're taking counter trend supplies, you can kind of bend the rules a little bit. So it's not your ideal like with the trend move where you're looking for a full break of structure, price to come down to your zone, you tap your zone, and then flows up. No, this is a little bit different where even with this, you have like an internal break of structure, which clearly is there, and you wait for price to come back, tap into the zone, and then from there you react, right? So at that point, immediately after seeing the 4 hour being like that, the first thing that I would do is have a sell limit just chilling right here at the zone. So as if it looked like an aggressive entry, which is what we would call it on the 5 minute, right? So I would wait for us to get a tap. So boom, we're waiting. Exactly. So price comes up in the zone, we tap into the zone. I would get activated here. So be at like 4 in the morning, probably be sleeping at that time. And then my target would have to be, typically I would have my target be like the lows, but because we do have like this demand here, and I'm taking a look at the 4 hour as well, we have a 4 hour demand as well. You guys can see the move already played out, literally. So if we go ahead and actually just play this out, boom, price came down, hit the zone. Let's go back a little bit. And it immediately just hit TP. So this was like about 5 hours it took for this trade to go ahead and just hit TP and finish. So I would have woken up to my TP being smacked. Now, this is the cool part about the strategy because you can catch so much. This was right here. This trade was a 1 to 3.95 or whatnot. Literally, all you have to do at that point is understand where to get out, where to get in, place your stop loss, and that's it, right? So a 1 to 3.95 what is this? Yeah, I went to a 3.88. Oh, oops. 3.87. Let's just round it up to 4. If you're risking, like, let's just say you guys have $1,000 account, you're risking $100. That's gonna be $387. Let's round it up to $400, right? So you'd have made four times your money in one trade. Perfect, right? Sounds amazing. The risk reward is there. It would take you 4 losses to go back to just break even, 5 losses to be in the negative. That's what's so important about this type of style of trading, because you're making more on the risk reward side. You're taking less trades, higher quality setups, but you're earning a whole lot more money. So this is the first thing, right? So cool. We end up tapping the zone. Now, as I just told you guys, on the 4-hour itself, we also have a 4-hour zone, a 4-hour demand. And this happens also to be a counter trend 4-hour demand. We look at the daily time frame. Nothing is still happening here. It's still the same candle. Nothing crazy. So at that point, guys, like I said, this is why you have to really identify the trade. And what I do is I generally just go on the charts, mark my charts up, place my limit orders where I need to place them. Whether a move like this, for example, we have the counter trend demand as well that we're flowing down into, I would have placed both orders. So in this case, we have another buy limit right here that's chilling. Now, this is where you guys probably asking yourself, all right, Antonio, where would you place your take profit targets, right? So your take profit targets in this case could either be here at these highs, or especially when you're taking these reversal moves and there's no like true area of like supply that you're really worried about, you could essentially just place it all the way up at the highs. Now go up to the 4-hour and just have a look to see what areas are we going to be tapping into and how is it going to look like. So the 4-hour here, we have a slight zone. Like I realize that we do have a potential area where price could tap into a supply zone, but keep in mind we're coming off of a demand. So it's like at that point I'm willing to take the risk on the trade and let the trade run, because I know that we're coming off of a demand. Either the demand's gonna hold or the supply is gonna hold. I can only find out if I get into the trade at the bottom. I can't find out once we're already in profit, right? So, I'm not gonna have a good entry. So at that point, right, we just let the trade rock. So let's go ahead and play this out. Boom, as you guys can see, we flow in, start going up in profit. Price just starts to shoot right up. And let's go ahead and play this out all the way through. Boom, 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 boom. And yes, guys, I do hold trades over the weekend as well. Just note that. Sometimes you're gonna have things like that happen where you have to hold your trades over the weekend. And as you can see, guys, boom, price went up for 1 to 6 on that setup. So between those two trades, you just got 1 to 4. We just rounded up to 1 to 4. And you got a 1 to 6, which is overall a 1 to 10. Now, if you had $1,000 account, once again, you're risking $100 per trade, you would have just doubled your account up to $2,000 in just 2 setups. That's how effective the strategy is, right? And it's super simple. I just showed you guys 2 examples of the easiest trades possible that you could catch on this, like two counter trend, zones that you could get involved into. So now you guys are probably asking, so Antonio, what would you do when a trade is with the trend? Same exact thing, guys, that I would do. Looking for the break of structure, looking for the gap, but the one thing that is different is that 13 EMA. The 13 EMA needs to be inside of the zone. If the 13 EMA is not inside of the zone and it's like above price, like, and I'm looking for a buy and price is, coming up, guys, I'm not gonna get involved into this trade. Like, because we're gonna just basically tap the zone. It's gonna go up to the 13 EMA. That's gonna be a 1 hour only setup. Let's say it's a 1 hour only setup. I need that 13 EMA to be in my favor. If that setup has a higher time frame confirmation with it, then I disregard the EMAs. I focus more on what price action is telling me based on the higher time frames. So that's how easy and simple the strategy is, guys, and that's how effective it is. So really, this is for all of you guys that are looking to grow your accounts. You guys want to consistently learn how to trade, how to build. That's why I didn't make this video about like a vlog or anything of that style. This is purely educational to help you guys understand the strategy, to help you guys get better with the strategy and be able to implement this. I know a lot of like traders reach out to me like, yo, I'm at work. Like, you know, I had a trader DM me like, say, yo, I'm at work. I don't have time. I don't have time to trade in the morning. It just doesn't work for me. I want to be successful, but I just can't. This is the strategy for you, because all you gotta do is just place your limit orders. You gotta accept the risk. So only risk what you can afford to lose. So if you guys are risking, if you guys are trading like 10K, I mean, I don't know if you guys are trading 10K accounts yet or not, but if you have a 5K account, $1,000 account, even $500 account, lower your risk small enough to where you have enough room within your account to be able to take multiple different setups without necessarily losing your whole entire account. Because as you grow, you only need a couple of trades to really effectively like double your account, triple your account, X, Y, and Z, and really grow your account to a great level. Like, don't believe people telling you, oh, like flipping your account is impossible. No, it is possible. You're just not trading the right way. You're not following your rules. You're being very inconsistent, and you're not being disciplined as a trader. So that's super, super important. You need to be disciplined. You need to be patient. And because of this right here, you guys are gonna find yourself wanting to like crash out because you're like, yo, this works. The strategy works. I'm gonna catch a 1 to 6 out of this trade. Let me double my risk. No, just stay consistent. Go 2 weeks. Take a couple of trades, grow your account, then up your risk. Little by little, small gains, small growth will lead you to bigger gains. And that's, I purely believe anybody that literally takes this video and masters just this specific thing that I just did here, you're gonna be able to take your account to great levels and really like grow any account size and pass any challenge literally within like a week. Like with this type of strategy, you can pass an FTMO, sway funded, whatever type of challenge in literally 1 single week. You need 2 trades sometimes to just pass a challenge, especially those challenges with 8%, 10%, whatever the case it is. Guys, this is the thing for you. Like, you can literally just set buy limits and sell limits in the market, go on about the rest of your day, actually enjoy life. I'm on the charts a whole lot less now, and I'm making way more money than I was before. And you know, I'm gonna be showing you guys obviously the live trades that we're taking. I'm gonna show you guys a lot of things that we're doing. Of course, we're gonna be vlogging. I'm gonna be going out of the country in 3 days here. So I can't wait to show you guys everything that we're up to. We're of course gonna be trading out there as well. So yeah, make sure to tune in, tap in with the channel. If you enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button. Comment down below. Let me know what questions you guys have, what concerns you guys have, or just how you guys are gonna use the strategy to grow and grow your own capital. And also let me know what you guys do for a living. Are you guys, are you guys going to school? Are you guys working 9 to 5s? What is it that you do? Because I know that this is gonna benefit so many of you guys and certainly help you get to that next level. So without further ado, make sure to click that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 3K subscribers. If you guys want to know the broker that I'm using, the link is in the description below. So make sure to go ahead in the description, look it up, the broker that I'm currently using. But without further ado, man, I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. It's going to be a vlog. We'll catch you on the trip. Peace.